Hey Libras, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your June mid-month soul connection spread. We're basically just going to do what we did last time, guys. We're going to grab the energy of the person you're connecting with, your energy on this side, and then in the center, let things fall where they may, see where the energies are aligning and what we're picking up. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Libra. And if you're cross-watching, you could very well resonate more with the Libran side of things. And again, Libra, you could very well resonate with the other. It can be vice versa. It does not have to be necessarily romantic. It can be friendships, partnerships, business, family, whatever resonates for you. And if it doesn't seem to fit at all, please don't try to force things. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. It's going to be, again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Libra. All right, Libra, so we're going to go ahead and just hop right in here. What can we get for the person Libra is connecting with? Oh, wow. Okay, Libra. The person you're connecting with right now is definitely making changes. Okay, so I'm just going to come out and say it. I feel like the person you're connecting with in particular right now, it's like they're trying to find the strength to leave something behind in order to take a chance on something new. We have the Page of Wands here with the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like someone has came to a realization when it comes to what they're passionate about, what they want to pour their energy into, what they want to pour their passion, their soul, their purpose into. And especially when it comes to their future. What they want to build, what's passionate in their life that they want to work towards, something they want to build with. Laying the foundation, the groundwork for what's to come. It feels very soul deep. We have the Strength card and the Eight of Cups. So this is why I say that, guys. Because usually with my Eight of Cups, it's not like the Three of Swords where it's earth-shattering, heartbreaking, dark night of soul stuff. Eight of Cups for me, it generally is just making the decision to walk away. Making the decision to energetically flow and just leave. Leave something behind. We have it here with the Strength card. So I feel like someone is definitely trying to come to a point of inner strength within themselves in order to finally leave something behind, or maybe to leave old patterns, old emotions, old feelings behind. It could very well be leaving energies, people, places, behind in order to take a chance on something. Again, it feels very passionate. It feels fiery. It feels like it's something that really ignites a spark within their soul. It feels like it's divinely guided, with it being a major arcana card. You have, 2 on this side of things for them. So they're going through a divine period right now where they're being called to step up and leave behind things that really don't serve or resonate with their soul anymore. And I feel like they're going to get the power and the strength to do that. Now, whether that is leaving behind something to head towards you, or, leaving behind the way things have been and energies that they've had, or maybe a state of lack that they've been in order to finally take a chance on something. It's something passionate. It's something that means a lot in their life. I can tell you that. Because if it's the Fool, that's completely just jumping off the ledge. And you don't jump off the ledge with something if you don't have any passion or any drive or any pull or magnetization towards it. You just don't do that. Okay, so what can we grab for Libra? What's going on with Libra here in this situation? I'm going to go through one more time. What can we get for Libra? We have a couple that want to pop out, but they're just not coming. Okay. So we have Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Star card. Sorry, guys. The Libra in me has to completely get these organized. We have Justice. There you are. And Three of Wands. Yeah. So for you guys, you are in a heavy period right now where you're ready to have abundance. You're ready to focus on you, on what you're building for yourself. The Pentacles, they are abundance in all forms. It can be physical, it can be material, it can be financial, it can be spiritual. It feels like it's something that has been a long time coming. You've been putting a lot of effort forward into this. with the Two of Pentacles here, it feels like you're finding balance because of an offer coming in, or maybe, you know, the fact that you've put in so much work that opportunities are presenting themselves possibly. But I think you're going to find the balance. You know, whatever's coming in, it feels heavenly guided, and it feels like, you know, it's going to bring a lot of balance into your life. It's going to bring a whole new chapter for you guys. I mean, obviously, with it being an ace. Because we have the Star card and the Justice. So this is something that literally, it's like you've done the work. You've done the healing. And now you're focusing on what you really want in this life. What really your purpose is. What you wish for. You know, the Star card is about healing and wish fulfillment a lot of the time. It's knowing, you know, that the universe is there and then it's coming in divine timing. With the Justice card, it's timing. The Justice card is saying the time has come. You know, again, I always look at the scales, balance. Something's coming in that's going to bring a lot of balance in your life. It feels like it's going to be something that's pretty life-changing, I'm not going to lie. Because it feels very, maybe unexpected the way that it comes in. Whatever this offer is, because it's something substantial, long-term, long haul, something you can build and, you know, put down some roots on. So if it is a relationship and someone coming in, it's definitely a relationship that you can build solid ground on. And if this is, again, opportunities career-wise or creative-wise, you know, maybe some of you are entrepreneurs, have a business, whatever it is, you're going to be able to find the balance. It's going to bring a change into your life for the better with that Star card and the Justice, because it's time. It's like you've paid your karma, you've paid your dues, you've done all that you can do. And at this point, it comes down to making a decision, heading towards what you want. I feel like the opportunities that are coming in are really going to inspire you and push you forward towards something, whether it's someone or a new chapter, a new start, something like that. It's like you're being called to step up and into something. It is divinely guided. I mean, so on their side we have Wands, Pentacles, Cups, Strength, and the Fool. So Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You have Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cups, Gemini. Sorry, not Gemini. Wow. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have the Strength card with Leo, and then you have the Fool, which, I mean, to me it feels both Aries and Pisces, just because it's the Fool's journey, and Aries is the first sign. They take that first leap, but then again, if you think about the fact of Pisces and all the knowledge that they had built up, it's like the cycle coming to an end in order to begin again. So for me, it's either or, just my personal opinion. Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you have Pentacles. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have double. Star cards, Aquarius. You have Justice here, which is you and your divine power. That's Libra's card. And then you have Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. There's a lot of connectedness between this. This is what's funny, because they have Pentacles. They're wanting to build and work towards something passionate. And I can't help but notice just the imagery between the two. Because they have the Strength card here. And then you have the Star card here, and they're both symbolizing, you know, the healing within, the power within, having the ability to really trust and know that things are working out. You know, with the Eight of Cups and then that Justice card, it's something that is very guided and very necessary on this path. You know, you have something coming in because of the work that you've put in. They're leaving something behind because of the work that they've been putting in, because of the effort and the realizations they've came to. You know, Full card, starting something new. Ace of Pentacles, something new coming in. But that Three of Wands and this Page of Wands is particularly like, just because, I mean, if you look, you know, the Page of Wands, they're holding the wand in the hand. And then to me, it's almost like the chapter is continuing, because you have the two wands and they're going after the one, and someone's coming to bring them one. So let's see where these are aligning in the middle. But you guys are definitely on a spiritually guided path right now. A lot of healing, a lot of karma coming into play. A lot of changes coming in, balancing things out when it comes to emotions. Okay, just a couple more. Anything else we can get for Libra and the person they are connecting with? Wow. Okay. So we have Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Cups. Okay. We're just jumping right in, guys. So this is a lot of energy between the two of you, like, just to be real, because Ace of Cups here and the Four of Cups here. So Four of Cups usually is the card of focusing away from love, not wanting to focus on it, not wanting to accept love or feel love or be open to it. What's funny here is that the Ace of Cups is right beside it. So it's like there's this big cup of love between the two of you. Like, you want this chance, you want an opportunity, you want a fresh start, you want things to build. But at the same time, you're like trying to shut your soul off your heart. You're trying not to listen to it, not to feel it. And the thing about that, guys, is that when you shut your soul off like that, when you shut your heart off like that, you feel like you're doing yourself a service because I'm not focusing on it. There's a difference between not focusing and closing off. You know, closing off leads to Five of Pentacles. State of lack, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you're not connected. I mean, what's going to happen when you shut yourself off emotionally? You know, you're not going to be able to connect with anyone. You're going to feel left out. You're going to feel stagnant and stuck in this state. But the Wheel of Fortune's falling under this Ace of Cups. So with the Wheel of Fortune under there, that's the key. This love that is wanting to be given or come in, or opportunities between the two of you, that's what's going to get the wheel turning in the right direction. Giving love, stepping up into it, and not being afraid to feel, not being afraid to love. I mean, this is mutual energy between the two of you. You're mirroring it to each other. So no wonder the cards, to me, kind of mirrored in a very slight and off way. Like, it, you know, they weren't exact cards, but they were mirroring each other in their energies. It's about growth and moving forward and new opportunities. This is about growth and moving forward and new opportunities. And then we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands. This is the energy of, you know, charismatic, enthusiastic, enigmatic energy. Very magnetic person. Very lit. Their soul just lit up. And then you have this Queen of Cups here. You combine those two, it's like love is lighting your soul up. And it's begging for you to feel. Because, this, I mean, that Four of Cups there, I cannot stop looking at it. I cannot take my focus away from the fact that that Five of Pentacles is falling right under that Four of Cups. You know, closing yourself off is not the answer. Sometimes it's the easiest route. You know, sometimes it seems more convenient, and it seems necessary to busy ourselves. And again, like I say, it's focusing and working on yourself and your soul is different than shutting yourself off internally from feeling, from emotions. You know, there's a big difference that denotes those two. You can be focused on yourself and your worth and your growth and your mission and your journey, and still send love, still accept love. You know, you don't have to go and not feel. I know, especially in connections where it's heartbreaking and it's soul shattering to feel connected with someone and not be able to, you know, be with that person in this timing right now. I get it. I do understand. But by the same token, how are you ever going to reach that point, that divine union, that connection with someone, if this is something that you do want to bring into your life, if this is something that you do feel is an opportunity for you, without being open to it, without having your soul open? You know, again, love yourself more. Love yourself more. Pour into you. Pour into your soul. And then watch how it really affects every relationship around you. Because the more self-love you have, and the more you recognize your own worth and your own value, and you give yourself that affirmation and that love that is, I mean, it's really needed. Like, with Four of Cups, I always see someone that's begging for love, and they're afraid of it. You know, there's a fear that's attached with it. With that Five of Pentacles, again, maybe it is the fear. You don't want to hop or leap or connect because you're afraid you're going to be rejected or abandoned or left out in the cold. But healing that part of it, letting love heal this in order to get the wheel turning and to get things moving in the right direction, where you're lit up, you're on fire, you're standing firm, you're in your power, you're loving, you are divine. That's where you want to be, guys. That's the energy that you want to have between two people. I just felt like a lot of healing is necessary. A lot of strength, a lot of healing, taking chances, allowing things to come to you. You know, you sit back in your discernment, Justice. You sit back in discernment, but understand that things come around for a reason in your life. a reason, a season, or a lifetime, like I always say. And this is really about balancing things out. Maybe it's about balancing yourself out, working on yourself in this person, finding the strength within, taking chances, finally coming through. If you've been in a situation where you've been shutting off in order to protect yourself, energetically, sometimes if someone's wanting to come in and they're being pulled to come in, but you have shut it off, a lot of the times they hit the wall, the energetic barrier, and it's 5D. So in the 3D, they don't come in. They don't come through. Now, this isn't for someone that doesn't want their ex or doesn't want to reconnect, or I've moved forward, I've moved on, I don't want that. Like, that's totally fine. Totally fine. But in this kind of situation, when there's an Ace of Cups there and a Four of Cups right beside it, that's literally wanting love to come in, but being afraid, not paying attention to it, not noticing it, wanting to shut it off. Why? Like, it's love, guys. It's love. So at the end of the day, pour into you. Love more. Love your life more. Love the people surrounding you more. Love yourself more. And the energy shifts. That wheel gets turning. Come out of that state of lack, of feeling left out, of being afraid. You have triggers. Heal them. Heal those wounds, my friends. That's the whole process of this. That's why I do what I do. That's why I help people. Because if you don't heal the wound, you're just going to have something that sits and triggers and embeds it and sits there until you take the time and really put in the work and work on yourself and recognize the wounds and heal them. That's necessary in these kind of connections, especially when there's Ace of Cups on the table. You don't want to realign or reconnect with someone if there's a lot of wounds still there, if the healing has not happened, because the cycle tends to repeat itself until we really address the issues in the cycle. All right, Libras. I'm going to grab a couple of... This is my Work Your Light deck. I absolutely love this deck. The artwork on the cards is phenomenal. I love these cards. And I promise, guys, I'm going to get better about letting you guys know what I'm working with, too. I'm horrible about that because I just grabbed the deck. The deck's beautiful. I feel good about it. And then I never let anybody know what it is. I think this is called The Secret of Light. And again, the artwork on this deck is just, it really spoke to me and my light working soul. What can we get for Libra and the person they're connecting with? What else can we get for them? This one wanted to pop out. It was the soul writing. So with that card, it's really paying attention about the story you're writing right now. The choices you're making, because you're writing your story. This life that you're living is from your perspective. No one else is going to live it for you. No one else is going to be on the journey. You can have people that come along on your journey, but they're not going to live life from your perspective. They're not going to be in your bubble, your little world. So pay attention to the story you're writing. What are you writing from your soul? Are you writing from ego? Are you writing based off other people's opinions and thoughts? Are you really tuned in alignment with who you are, and the life that you're living is based off of that? We have Divine Feminine and Transformation. So if one of you is a Divine Feminine in this connection, I feel like more so it's probably you, Libra. I'm going to be honest. It could be vice versa, but I'm feeling like it's Libra just because of the healing that's taken place on your side, the balance within, and the karma that's played out. You guys have been in a period of transformation. Divine transformation, it's called upon in this union. It really is. You standing in that divine feminine power, embracing and loving yourself and birthing things into this world, creating beautiful things. That's what the divine feminine does. We flow from our soul. Our soul really speaks. It's easy for us sometimes to really dig deep in that 5D level because it's just, we're okay with feeling and not having an explanation for it. The masculines, it's a little bit tougher ride for them because they're typically very 3D based. Can I build this? Can I touch this? Can I find this? Can I look at this? Can I hold this? Whereas we are okay with the intangible. And this is about transformation within you. It's a cycle that's been going on for you, for your greater good, probably for the good of this connection, because I really feel like the healing needed to take place. And maybe there were wounds. Maybe it was a fear of love, a fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection, It could be attachment issues, things like that that really start up triggers inside of us. Just work on your healing and transformation right now. You know, and don't get me wrong, it's between the two. So if this is a connecting energy for you guys, if you are connected with a masculine, then that means when it comes to the feminine, things have transformed for him as well. Maybe he is getting in tune and in touch. I say he, by the way, it's gender fluid, but masculine principle. So, you know, maybe he's getting in touch with his femininity too, with his divine feminine energy, accepting more soul deep, not wanting the shallow, not wanting the mundane. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I feel like this is that Wheel of Fortune. Things really turning in the right direction. I love that, Libras. Like I said, a divine feminine energy. Birth things, creativity, passion from your soul. Do it from your soul. All right, Libras, that's going to be it for your Soul Connections read. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of June. And I will see you next week for your July generals. Love and light. Bye.